Hey, welcome back to Game Hydro. Today we're doing a video about a new game called Idle Weapon Shop, which basically puts you in charge of running a weapon shop in a game that has a similar playing style to Eat Venture and to Idle Outpost business game. So this is kind of a fun take on the genre. We'll go over some tips, tricks, hints, strategies, and things like that. Now, there is a lot going on in this game. So we'll also kind of walk through it and try to help break down the daily routine a little bit to make it less daunting and help you figure out what to focus on. So in the main part of the game, obviously, there's going to be two main things you want to do. Well, three main things. You want to add these new areas. You want to upgrade the areas that you already have. Now, if you upgrade them to the various milestones, you'll increase the star power, just like that. It's level 10, 25, 50, 75, 100, and then each 50 levels beyond that. And that will get you not only free gems, or free red diamonds, or whatever they call them, gems, but also double your income. So easy way to do it is you can hold on the upgrade button instead of having to tap over and over, and just hold it until you get to the next milestone level. Up here you can also collect rewards that consists of various things like you got rune tickets, ad tickets, currency, like arena tickets and things like that, stamina, which lets you do the exploration mode, meat for your pets, pet tickets for summoning your pets, blue crystals for badge upgrades. Now, okay, not the arena yet. This game is almost kind of like an amalgamation of about 4 or 5 different game styles that are popular in the App Store in one. So in addition to this idle gaming thing over here, you've got the equipment quest mode, which is kind of similar to what you might see in a game like High Seas Hero, or if anybody remembers Super Snail, that game, and many more types of games like that. You can collect equipment, first of all, by hitting the explore button. Once we get more stamina, we will explore. There you go. We got some stamina now. Explore. And you obviously want to keep the more powerful equipment that increases your rating, and sell, or dismantle rather, the weaker equipment. After you power yourself up enough, if the current boss says dangerous, it will then change to saying recommended. And then once it's recommended, you have a majority of a shot to beat them in a fight. Now, certain factors can affect whether you beat a too difficult boss or lose to a recommended boss, such as if you got certain perks like double hits, dodge, things like that. Once you beat the boss, you will be able to either take the free chest or watch the ad video for the premium chest. My suggestion is watch the ad video every time or use one of the ad tokens. But we're going to take the free one because I'm not showing you an ad video in the middle of my video. If they want to pay me for that, then sure. All right. So runes, you can summon more of them. We've got 80 rune tickets, so we're going to draw 20. You can also watch ad videos for more runes. And the more of them you summon, the more that you upgrade the rune chest. And later on, pet chests will unlock too, and we'll be able to upgrade those. So, enhance all to upgrade them. Then you can equip them. So make sure that the most powerful ones are equipped at all time. And once you start unlocking the rare ones by upgrading your rune chest, put those in your party too. You can get offline income when you're not playing the game. You can possibly speed up the offline income by setting the date and time ahead on your phone and then going back to the game. However, this can also screw up the way income works as you after you set the time back to normal. So unless you want to keep your time set way ahead, then just keep it normal, I would say, but you can do that trick if you want to. Over here, you can level up a bunch of different stuff, including getting new customers and workers. They come in boxes because, yeah, shipping humans in boxes, always fun. So make sure to tap the box, because if you just leave the box sitting there bouncing, they will not come out and work. God, that sounds like something Doge would have thought up. And if you don't know what Doge is, or you're not American, count yourself lucky. All right. Keep the upgrades going constantly. It's typically faster to earn online income than offline income, so make sure to set your screen never to sleep, put your phone into the charger, and leave it open to this screen to speed your income along. Of course, you can do the other game modes when you're just waiting for your income to build up, because your income will continue to build up. All right, you have a special event over here. It differs depending on what time of the year, time of the week, etc. it is. Over here in this specific special event, you gotta hire managers in order to actually automate things. And typically, things are going to be more expensive, and the ratios are going to be a little bit different. All right. Don't care about your sales. Obviously, offline income won't build unless you actually hire the manager. But once you do hire the manager, it will continue to build, and you'll be able to unlock cards to allow you to upgrade your managers, as well as these kind of cards, as rarer cards that have better stats to begin with. All right, back to the standard game mode. Hit the bottom right button, the little exit door button, to go back to the normal mode. All right, over here in the target shooting button is the arena. This one's pretty simple. Just challenge the players whose power appears in white and not red. Red typically means too strong. White typically means beatable. But the more powerful player you challenge, the higher the rewards you typically get. However, if you lose, you don't get any rewards, so keep that in mind. There's a victory. Rank increases. Once again, we recommend doing the ad video tickets because they tend to have so much more than the standard ones. Or, the ad video chests. We're going to do one more arena fight here. This guy's a little bit stronger, but I'm still way stronger. And there we go. Do the arena as many times as you can in one day to claim as many rewards as you possibly can. All right. Whenever you see a exclamation mark surrounded by a red circle, tap that. That typically means you got something. You got a free reward to claim. And look at this. Just by doing some arena battles, we got 50 diamonds. All right. And then, of course, this one's flashing because this player is hilariously weak. I'm not going to bother fighting them right now, though. The orange up means that you have explorations ready to do. We're going to do a few more of those. Now, there's a couple ways to increase your rank. Once you get to a multiple of 5, you have to spend gems in order to do it. Otherwise, if you're not maxed out yet, just exploring will increase your rank. Watch the rank bar increase in the top right corner as we sell stuff. All right, bottom left corner, that's where you can gain equipment by forging new stuff. Go up to the forge button. this is one of the great things that you get from those ad video chests is legendary equipment forges. However, legendary ore is pretty few and far between. You typically earn 3 of it per ad chest, and you need 20 of it in order to make legendary equipment, as opposed to just 1 of it to make rare or epic equipment. Obviously, you need no legendary ore here. To upgrade what you can forge, tap on this rank button, and you can spend that little blue thing which you can earn by dismantling your equipment. So you want to hit the dismantle button in the middle. You can either select them one at a time or just hit select all. Bye-bye. We got the little blue hammers. Almost enough to upgrade the forge. So forge some more throwaway equipment and then intentionally dismantle it. When you see no income increase after listing, that pretty much means it's safe to dismantle right away. Sometimes you'll get common equipment that has bigger stat boosts than rare equipment, which is always fun. Now, I suggest saving up for the legendary forges when you can. However, if you have rare and epic forges that can make a huge impact, use them. For example, these helmets. Currently, I've got level 2 common helmets, so I'm going to replace them with level 6 rare helmets. Watch the income bonus. It's 71%. Let's see. And now it shoots all the way up to 87%. And then we can dismantle the stuff we no longer need. We should have enough blue hammers to increase the skill level. Skill level goes up, and now you can see the new rarity chances just from doing the standard equipment forge. Obviously, the forges are still going to be random, but you can increase the level of your forge as many times as you want. There we go. As many times as you want in order to forge better equipment without having to use rare blueprints and things like that. Plus, you can, if you see a level shop, weapon shop upgrade up there, go here, claim stuff, promote, and you'll get a stat boost. Of course, you'll get a fun little animation, intermediate trainee, or what looks like some weird Italian phrase because it cut off in the middle. A whopping 10% income boost just for that. So keep increasing the weapon shop level to boost your stats permanently. All right. Lots of stuff unlocks later in the game. For example, these pieces of equipment at location 1-6 and 1-7. You got necklaces, rings, charms, things like that. That's not where I wanted to go. Where are we going? Where's the piece of equipment that I wanted to take a look at? While we're doing that, though, we'll claim some free rewards. Claim the free rewards as often as possible. And by the way, look how much money built up. We got quite a few upgrades we can do. Just make sure everybody's out of the box. When you see a red dot with no exclamation mark, that means you got something you can afford to purchase, but it's not necessarily the best thing to purchase. Luckily, you can see exactly what is in the vault before purchasing it. So no matter what it is, take a look and don't just look at the image. Increasing AFK earnings time limit is a pretty valuable one, like hugely valuable. So always be sure to purchase that. All right, what else was I going to? Oh yeah, more stuff to unlock. Unlocks at location 2-5, unlocks at location 1-6. And right now, I'm in location 1-5, so the next one will unlock me the pets and some more good stuff. But, over here in the settings button, you can turn off the music and sound. There doesn't appear to be a way to do any redeem codes or anything. And keep a lookout for the mail, because the developers will probably send gifts, especially if there's a server outage. And then up here, you have the option to delete your game and start a new game if you want to. But I'm not quite sure why you would do that unless you did the time-lapse trick so many times that you just screwed your account permanently. Anyways, though, this is Game Hydro. If you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.